Payback time. Hospitality. And your help at the hospital. Your hospitality.
Well, okay. I'm just glad it worked out for you.
It didn't work for you? You didn't get to see your friend?
No. I ran into a roadblock named Epiphany. Head nurse and rule follower.
Huh.
How's your daughter? Is she okay?
No. Star's heart's been shattered into a million pieces. But I promised her I'd make everything right.
And seeing our kids hurt, we just want to do anything we can to make the pain go away.
I wasn't sure she was gonna let me. I wasn't sure she was even gonna talk to me.
You and Star are in a bad place?
Well, I'm in the middle of more legal difficulties than usual, and I was trying to keep her away from that. And let's face it, she was on her way to start a whole new life with Cole and her baby girl, and it was a life that had nothing to do with me.
You know, when we lose someone we love, I think it puts things into perspective. I bet Star's gonna need her daddy right now.
She needs someone by her side. Someone that's gonna do more than just smile and offer empty condolences.
I'm guessing you're that someone.
I'm her dad. And I told her I'm gonna make everything okay. And now that I know who's responsible, I can make things right.
You're talking about Anthony Zakara?
No, I'm talking about the guy who shot out his tires. Some bastard named Sonny Corinthos. Did I interrupt your reading?
No. Well, it's just a rag mag, you know what I mean?
Intimately, as a matter of fact. You know, you've been so kind that I'm going to ask you one more favor. And I'll repay this one as well.
I'm not keeping score.
Well, I am.
What do you need?
I need Corinthus behind bars. But since I'm kind of laying low at the moment, I would love if someone else were to point the police in the right direction.
Well, the police are already on top of it. Sonny's being arraigned as we speak.
Sonny? Like with a U? You say it like you know the guy.
Intimately. As a matter of fact, he's my ex-husband.
You knew that your ex-husband may have caused my granddaughter's death, and when we were talking, you just forgot to mention that.
I didn't see any reason to add to your pain.
You're protecting him.
Sonny doesn't need my protection. He doesn't want it. He has a great attorney.
How long were you married to him?
A while.
So you know where all the bodies are buried.
Sonny doesn't work that way.
Oh, no, of course not. Shield the women and children, that kind of nonsense? Your Sonny should be more careful with other people's children.
He's not my Sonny, and he hasn't been my Sonny for a long time. He's seeing a woman he used to know in high school. Her name's Kate Howard. Her office is on the 3rd floor. If you want to hear someone defend him, be my guest.
I'd rather hear it from you.
Okay, do I think that Sonny is capable of shooting out Anthony's tires? Yes, absolutely.
He should be more mindful where he shoots his gun. There might be innocent children like my granddaughter around.
You have had a terrible loss, and you were looking for someone to blame. But we still don't know that Sonny's guilty.
I think that you just want to allow yourself to believe that your ex-husband would kill a child and then lie about it.
You're right, I don't want to believe that.
Oh, come on. Have you ever lied to avoid getting into trouble?
Many of times.
You know what I don't hear you saying? I don't hear you saying that you believe that he's innocent.
Okay, you don't know how things work here in Port Charles. The police are frustrated. They have been trying for years to get a conviction against Sonny.
He's never done time? Well, that's a nifty little trick. What does he do, walk around the bathroom?
You're missing the point. The police didn't go looking at any other suspects. They're going to charge Sonny with the death of a child because it's horrible, and it takes away all sympathy. They're going to use your granddaughter to get a conviction against Sonny, whether he's guilty or not.
This is from the lady who swears she's not protecting him.
You know what? Before you start blaming me for what my ex may or may not have done, let's talk about what my son did, okay? Michael saved your daughter and got her to the hospital, and he did everything he could to save your granddaughter. I mean, since we're keeping score here...
Someone needs to answer for what my daughter is going through.
The person who's guilty will answer, okay? And the court is going to decide if Sonny is guilty. Hell, he's being arraigned this morning.
Okay, well then, there we go. I can leave town happy knowing that justice was done.
Is there a bartender here? Because I could really use a drink.
We're not open yet.
I am a big tipper.
Sure. It's on the house. What you drinking?
Is it too early for scotch?
Never.
Scotch rocks, please. Who? You work here?
I'm the owner.
Great, well then you might be able to help me. I'm looking for a possible registered guest. His name's Todd Manning.
No, that name does not ring a bell.
I think you'd recognize him if you saw him. He's got a scar on his face. So you have seen him?
He was here.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone.
Where'd he go?
Why would I know that?
Look, you don't know me, and you obviously don't know Todd very well, so whatever he told you to protect him, you need to know that he's a very dangerous man.
Why should that matter to me if he's gone?
Because I think he's going after a man named Sonny Corinthos.
Bernie, bail money in so fast. There's a few things that I need to talk to you about before I leave the courthouse. Just call me back, will you?
Sonny Corinthus?